The next area that was really important, or the central area that we focused on, was ethics, and the origins of the handprint approach really surfaced ethics as we asked the question, how did a handprint approach to ESD emerge? And here we found that the framing of ESD around handprint learning actions and an ethic of care was opening up a new social contract where handprint work with the Sustainable Development Goals clarified ESD as co-engaged learning. And it was learning towards the recognizing of concerns, the assessing of value, and the inclusive learning actions that could flow around this Sustainable Development Goals, concerns leading into handprint opening up the area of care, and then producing the logo, just to remind us of relating the Sustainable Development Goals and the ethic of care. Now, as we worked more widely out of India and in South Africa, the area where handprint care came from was surprisingly the Sami people in northern Norway, where they talked about respect for each other and engagement in the common good being so critical for ESD. We added concern for others and attention to needs to produce the idea of caring, attention, respect, and engagement. We then realized that empathy and agency, the ethics, were critical across these focuses on care, and the recognizing of concerns, the assessment of value, and positive learning actions were also linked to this. So handprint had become handprint care in curriculum settings as a methodology. And we started to say, okay, so if we look at a task sequence, then recognizing concerns can be where we start with in the cooperative learning with students. Then we can assess what we explore, and we can act on what we learn. And of course, this applies not only to school children, but also to any situation of ESD. And what we were able to do is to note how young learners readily take up action learning for the common good in open-hearted ways that are ethics-led. A school in community focus can activate positive learning actions for the common good. And in this way, the handprint away became an ethics being more explicitly coming to the fore. And we were able to begin to develop this in a classroom setting. And here's the paper that we wrote up to explore all of the ideas in this generative way from handprint into more ethics-led approaches in classroom and community settings.